Well, had a linear algebra test this morning, and I have Calc 3 test Wednesday. And that'll be it for my tests until my finals in a week or two or whatever. So 1,000 miles later, after driving from here to Lakeland, and then Lakeland to Tampa, Tampa back to Lakeland, Lakeland back to here, I spent all of 2 hours at orientation. Complete and utter massive 100% waste of my time, because there was nothing I did there that couldn't be conveyed in an email that I could have read from my couch if I had a couch. Still, you know what I mean. It made me so angry. So of course I stay with my sister and her 3-year-old, so I didn't get a chance to really study until the night before, the day and the night before. So last night, Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. And that reflected in my test for sure. I don't even have to get the grade back to know that it was worse than it usually is, which is already not good. Which sucks, but I had to do it, and I just hope it doesn't irreparably screw me in the long run. That remains to be seen. All I can do now is try and prepare as best I can for my Calc 3 test Wednesday, and then my finals. I think my finals, well, in my logic class, my final will be 100% of my grade. Not concerned about it, easy A. Physics, it's a hefty portion, I don't know, maybe a quarter or a third or something like that. And my 2 math classes, I think it's about a quarter. Maybe a little bit more, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know. So all I can do is try and do as good as well as possible on those, and hopefully it, tips the scales in my favor, and hopefully there'll be a curve along with those. We'll see, but I don't know, it's been a rough semester. Even after this semester's over, I'm gonna have a lot of catching up to do, especially when it comes to linear algebra, because it's like I have to go to tutoring and get taught all over again because my instructor is just not good. But I've already made 100 videos about that, so I won't complain too much about that. Probably won't make another video until after finals. I will make a video about how I plan on studying for finals, or like as I study for my math finals. But I probably won't edit that or post it until after finals. And then the Friday that finals end, that's I believe the 4th. I'm going out with a bunch of friends of mine, probably gonna drink a little too much. The following Monday, Anna will graduate, and then the Wednesday after that, we'll be moved. I don't think I've made a video since then, but we did get the house figured out finally. We submitted all the stuff we needed to, and they looked at it again, and we're like, yeah, sure, you can live here. And we were like, great. So we paid our deposit to hold the house until we get there, which was like 3 weeks, I guess. That's cool. Now we have a place to live. That's a lot of weight off our shoulders, because that was really, really stressing me out. Beyond that, now I have all this stuff to do for USF. I have to submit all of my veterans paperwork, which luckily I do it all digitally. I don't have to take any at all. I went to their office to make sure, and they're like, no, you could be anywhere and send us this stuff, so that's cool. And then I gotta maybe figure out some parking. I have to figure out what else I'm gonna register for. I registered for a few classes, but it's been confusing as hell because a lot of the classes I need are online, or they're not offered in the summer. And then one of the math classes I tried to take, there was a problem with my prerequisites. I guess they didn't totally accept my pending transfer credits for the classes I'm taking now, even though I was able to take Diffie-Q, the prereq for which is Calc 3, which I'm obviously in right now. So I don't know how that worked. So I have 7 hours in class, that's Spanish and Diffie-Q, and then I have an online writing intensive class about coastal wetlands or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna affect the percentage of BAH I get. I'm pretty sure I'll still get 100%, but I'll have to check and make sure. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, I can't call them at 6 o'clock there. Dang, I'll have to try and write myself a note. I gotta verify, because getting all of my BH is like absolutely necessary. Because even if I get 75%, would be 1420. 75% of 1900 would be 1425, which wouldn't quite cover rent, which is fine. But I want 100%. I want that 1900. So I gotta get that figured out. I should really make a checklist for myself. I'm usually pretty good about that. I think that's worked out well for me this semester, especially with all the tutoring and like additional stuff that I do outside of my actual classes. I think I'm going to enjoy the afternoon for an hour or two since I had a test, and then I got to jump into Calc 3. And beyond that, I'm just gonna I don't know that I'm gonna do anything extracurricular, to be honest, beyond Wednesday, my last test, and just do like 4 to 6 hours a day of just studying. I think right now my total is at 182 hours spent studying for math this semester. That'll easily be over 100, I mean over 200, maybe even like 210 or 220. I don't really have a goal at this point anymore, just do it until it feels comfortable. So I'm gonna hop to it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.